So I've only created the field, but if you go into fields and relationship, so these the fields which you see over here, these are being created by default. Only the room
Right.
number I have created, which is an auto-generated
Right.
number.
So they're
But
all
if I go back to
predefined,
my
and you were just creating a room,
yes,
right? Yeah.
yeah. Now I have to create hotel, tariff, and occupancy type. So when I create a new field which is being linking to hotel, so it will be a master detailed relationship. So I'll just click on new and I'll go and scroll down over here. Go to master detail. Click on next. And from over here I select hotel. It is relating to hotel. On next. Now if you see over here, child relationship name comes by default. So you can, if you want to keep that, you can keep that, or if you want to change, you can change it as well. Now there are some settings. So this is sharing settings. So this we'll see later. One more setting which says allow reparenting. So what reparenting means is child records can be reparented to other parent records after they are created. If we select this, what will happen if you are booking, say, there is a group of hotels. So uh, a particular group has multiple hotels in
Yeah.
in different cities, or also there could be a scenario wherein they have multiple hotels in the same city. Now if you are booking one particular hotel, if there is no occupancy, or at the
Right.
time when you booked there was an occupancy, but later due to some maintenance activity they are not able to provide you with a room, they can shift you from one hotel to another hotel. But generally that does not happen, so we will not do reparenting over there. We will see how we can use this functionality at a later stage. So right now I'm not doing reparenting, and I'll just click on next. Over here I'll also keep everything as is normal. Click on next, and it will be up the the field will be available on my layout. And I'll click on next, and what is the related list name, I will make it as it is, no changes needed. And then I'll click on save. And so I'll create one more field over here. So the next field which I want is my tariff. So tariff is my charges. So what are they charging? So I will say it should be currency,
Right.
and I'll click on next. So for currency, the length is 18 only. So I'll take 16 over here and put 2 in decimal places. And default value, I'll say it should be like this. I'll click on next.
In field name, you just added something, right?
Yes.
Tariff. Okay.
So visible to everyone. Click on next. It should be there on my page layout. And then I'll make one more, which is occupancy type. So occupancy type will be like single room, double room, something like that. So I'll
Right.
choose pick list. Single, double, triple, and I'll select the first one. So if I check this option in the pick list, single will be auto selected
By default. Okay.
by default, just to save the time.
Okay.
I'll click on next. normal visible to everyone, and that it will be there on my page here. So my all the fields I have created for room. Now what I'll do for it for reservation.
I have one question. In that room, why it is
Yes.
called Tarif after the hotel? It's just by
So
default it is
tariff is
like
the
that?
charges. No,
Oh,
no. Charges, like what are the charges for that particular room? I can
okay,
say
okay,
charges, I can say tariff, I can say
okay,
anything. Now I'll go to create the reservation.
okay.
So if I go on to reservation,
Hmm. Right now you're creating them single. You didn't connect them, right? You didn't connect the
no, I
hotel
have
to.
not connect.
Yeah, yeah. Got it, got it.
So when we are creating this
Layout. Okay.
under room, I have created a field which is hotel. That is a
Right,
master detail relationship
right,
that connects my
right,
room to my hotel.
right. Got
Because
it.
in a single hotel, there will be multiple rooms. So it is
Right.
Hotel is one,
Yeah.
and rooms
Right.
are many. So it is one
Right.
to many relationship. That
Yes.
is a master detail. In
Right.
reservation, we will see there will be two master detail relationships.
Right.
One with contact, other one with the room. Because one
Right.
contact, so one
Yeah.
person can book multiple rooms
Right.
on a single day or on
Mm.
different days.
Right.
And one room can be booked by multiple people on different dates. So it is
Right.
many to many relationship.
Right.
So
Got it.
whenever we are creating
Mm.
a field, so on a single field, that is a reservation,
Mm.
there can be only maximum of two master detail relationships. So
Right.
I already have two, so I cannot go ahead and create a third one.
Okay.
So whenever we have more than one master detail relationship,
Uh-huh.
whichever master detail relationship we create first, that
Uh-huh.
will be controlling the other master detail relationship. So
Oh,
we need to
okay.
be very careful which master detail relationship I create first.
First.
So if I
Right.
create a master detail relationship of contact, then
Yes.
only my contact is able to go and book a room. If I create a master detail relationship of room, there will not be any connection
Exactly.
because the
Because
room
they
is
need
booked
a
by
full ride.
contact
Yes.
and not
Yes.
it is not the other way around.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
So
Right.
over here, I'll go on to fields and relationships, and I'll click on new,
Mm.
and I'll click on master detail. Click on next. The rest of the things remains the same. Now I will do another master detail with rooms. Now over here, I will select this allow reparenting.
Mm.
So what will happen if, say, you booked a room in an hotel.
Mm.
So when your booking date came, at that time there is some maintenance activity in that particular room, or it is not
Right.
properly fixed, or whatever is there. They
Mm.
can allow and provide you with a different room in that same
Right.
hotel.
Right.
If you don't choose this, they will not be able
Mm.
to do that. We will not be able to reparent and provide you with a different room. That is why it is important.
Oh,
I'm
okay. Yeah. The
selecting this
system
over
should
here.
display, right? If the room is this condition, then it should go for the another room looking for it. Okay.
Another room, and
Mm.
I'll click on next. Everything will remain the same. Now I have to do start date and end date.
Hmm.
So from which date to which date my room was booked. So I'll
Okay.
click date, click on next. Let's get start date. And over here in default value, I'll say it is today. So
Hmm.
this is basic formula which we use. Click physical, and then I'll say end date. Over here, my end date is it is today plus 3 days.
Hmm. So it's like a beginning and end date, you're just reservation date, right? When we usually reserve
Yes.
the rooms. Okay.
So now I have created all the fields over here.
Right. Hotel room
What
reservation
we will
contact.
do next is I'll go and create the tabs, because if I go over here, go to one thing.
Sales.
Okay, so over here you can see that these are tabs over here.
Right.
Opportunity leads task. So I have
Yes.
to create the tabs for the standard objects which I have created.
Right.
So what I'll do, I'll go over here on tabs,
Oh, you can set up the tabs custom. Oh, okay.
custom object tabs we have. So
Okay.
I'll go and create. So we only created for one hotel. I'll create it for rest as well. So room I basically don't want because it is already linked to reservation and this. I will
Okay.
just
So this
say
is all predefined features, Vinay?
yes, it is all predefined. We don't need to do anything.
Oh, okay. We just have to set it up in an organized way, what the structure we wanted, right?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay.
And I only want this to be click on save. So I have my tabs over here.
Hmm.
So if I go back over here, just refresh. So I can see my hotels
We,
is there.
okay.
This we had used earlier. And
Hmm.
then we have, I'll also have my reservations. Okay, reservation is not showing because I have not selected it over here.
Okay.
But I don't want it to come like this. I want a different layout altogether. So what
Okay.
I'll do is I'll create an entire page for my hotel reservation. So how I will do
Hmm.
that is I'll go on to my home.
Hmm.
I'll say app, and I'll go to app manager.
Okay.
So you'll see that there are a lot of apps already.
Okay.
So I just need to go click new lightning app, and I can
Hmm.
give us names. So let's say hotel reservation. Over here we can upload an image, we can change the color, we can provide a description. So right now I'm not doing those
Whatever
things.
the hotel you want to look like, your hotel information,
Yes,
right? The
yes,
background. For
yes,
example, when we go for a hotel website of anything, Marriott or Hilton, they have their own
yeah,
layout, like appearance, like that we can do. Oh, okay.
yes.
Hmm.
So you just go and click. Over here, I'll keep it at standard navigation.
Hmm.
It should be available on tap and phone. Setup is full setup. That is what we do. And then I'll click on next. Add no items. Yes, yes. So here I will select what items I want to see. So first I want to see is hotel.
Okay.
Then I want to see.
Your voice is cutting off.
Hello, hello. Is it clear? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a husky, little bit kind of a.
Okay. Is it clear now?
No, it's still coming little bit kind of breaking, kind of, the voice is little kind of breaking and not clear.
Okay. Hmm. So I'll select reservations.
Oh,
Then I'll select contact.
okay.
I've selected three. I can change how it looks. Like I can shift it from top to bottom or whatever. So I'll keep it
Okay.
like this
The
only.
order.
Go on
Okay.
next.
Okay.
And over here I can choose what profiles should be able to see. So right now I'm choosing the standard one only.
Okay.
I don't want all the profiles to view. I'll say system administrator should be able to view. System administrator is my profile.
Okay.
That is, I have created this developer org, so I'm the system administrator. And I'll click save
Okay.
and finish. Now once I have saved and finished, I'll go and click on refresh. And then I'll go over here, refresh this page as well. And then what I'll do, I'll click on this 9 dots. So this is my app launcher. And
Hmm.
over here, I'll search hotel. You'll see that I have a single tab for that. So this is my hotel reservations. That is my hotel over here. This is my
Hmm.
reservation. And this is my
Hmm.
contact.
Oh, okay.
So contacts I already have, which I don't need to go and view. If I want to say list view,
Can you give me
the
1 second,
contacts.
minute?
Yes.
1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. Huh? My neighbor's dog is barking so much. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
So on our developer org which we have created, we
Hmm.
already have these contacts.
Right.
So I don't
Already
need
like
to create any.
predefined
But if
one.
you want,
Okay.
you can, yeah, these are all predefined. If you want to go ahead and create new, you can create new over here as well.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But
Nice.
the main thing is over here is hotel and reservations. So I'll
Okay.
just click on new all. So over here you can see that only the hotel name is there. But if I want more details, I can just go click on this gear icon to select fields. So I'll say I want address, I want city, I want state to be shown. And click on save. So you'll see it will show something like this.
Hmm.
Then I'll do the same thing for reservations. So I think I don't have anything. Yeah. So now we will do reservations. So if I click on new, you'll see it has a master detail with contact. So I'll
Right.
say I can choose the recent ones. Why it is showing a recent ones over here? Because when we go on to my contact, whatever
Right.
we have it the recently viewed, it will show over here.
Okay.
But if you want to choose from some other or new contact, you can choose that. I'm just
Mm.
selecting it. Then it says rooms. So over here, I have not created any rooms yet. So I'll click
Okay.
on new, and a new page will populate which has checking hotel. So I have one hotel over here. So tariff will come like this.
Right.
And over here you can see by default single is
Basic.
selected. So I can
Right.
say 100 and single, click on save. So my room number, this is an auto generated number. You'll see it
Right.
is coming at RN001. This is my start date, which is today,
Okay.
and end date. If you want to change it, you can go ahead and change. Otherwise, you will keep it as it is based on requirement. And then we
Okay.
click on save. So for reservation also, you can see my auto number generated is come. This is my contact. This is my room, and all the details are over here. If you go on to hotel, if you click on this hotel over here, you will have this details, and you will have a related room number. Any questions, any doubts up till here?
No, I think I'm good. It's just the thing is what I have to do it. Then I might feel a little confident what your the structure, the workflow, what you just
Yes,
explained to me. It totally makes sense. But if I do it, maybe that will when I'm going to do, I'm going to face challenges for sure. But that will be kind of a learning for me, which is going to make me more like practically how it runs, right?
yes.
Mm. Okay.
We have this, and we have this contacts.
Okay.
Now we will be doing something more on this.
Okay.
If I go back over here
Uh huh.
and say 10, we have one more thing which is page layouts.
Right.
Page layout is basically how you want whatever fields you have it over here to
Mm-hmm.
appear. You
Right.
don't have much of the fields, but you can always choose the layout of the fields. If you want
Oh, okay.
address should be over here or city should be here, you
So,
can just drag and drop that.
oh,
Click on
okay.
save, and
Okay.
then it will change the appearance over here.
So
This is for page
basically,
layout.
it's going to change the appearance. Like you can customize and you can make it more like a look like a fancy or like right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that is what it is. So now on my hotel reservation, I will add some more fields. So first I'll go and add related to billing. So now we have
Mm,
done reservations.
right.
So whomsoever is coming, we would be billing. So for billing,
Mm,
we'll make sure that there is a custom object for invoice, and then
right.
there should be one more custom object which is invoice line items. So I'll
Mm,
go over here in my object manager, and I'll create a new custom field which is invoices. Now invoice will have a number,
mm.
auto number, and say INV number, asset one.
Your
Yeah,
voice
now
is breaking.
reporting. Hello. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
Now,
speaking
yeah. Can you
softly.
please repeat one more time what you just said?
So the invoices will have auto number. So
Okay.
I've done invoice number auto. This is the format I want, and it
Okay.
should start at one, and it
Okay.
will do reports, activities. We can track the history. We can
Okay.
allow search. and then we click on new, and I'll create one more,
Okay.
which is invoice line items. So
Oh,
in a particular invoice, there could be
hmm.
multiple line items over there.
Right.
This also will have number 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So I'll just go. I'll say ILT number, and select all the basic things
Hmm.
and click on save. So we have it over here. So invoice number and invoice line item. Before that, what I'll do, I'll go on to I want to link the account as well. So why I am linking an account? Because over here we have seen that a person is booking or doing a reservation.
Okay.
Now what we want is that if a company is booking,
Hmm.
maybe not one single room, they are booking conferences,
Right.
conference halls. Along with
Right.
that, they want 10, 15 rooms for their staff. So
Right.
it would be reservations done by companies. So company
Right.
is like an account. If I go back on over here, I'll just show it to you how it looks. These are my accounts,
Okay.
which are by default available.
Hmm.
So if a particular account is like a company who's booking up for their staff, so I want that to be linked as well.
Hmm.
So in a account, if I click on account and I go on to related, I have a contact as well.
Right.
So what I want is over here, I'll go on to account,
Hmm.
and I'll create a new field on my account. So account is my standard object, that is not a custom object.
Right.
On account, I'll go into fields and relationships, click on
Hmm.
new,
Hmm.
and create a new object which is lookup relationship. Click on next, and over here I will choose
Hmm.
contact.
Hmm.
So contact again is my standard object.
Hmm.
Click on next, I've created a field and I want it to be available on all the page layouts. Click on next, related to accounts. And click on save.
Hmm.
I've created one field on my standard object, that is a account manager. Now I'll go back onto my invoice, which I have created. So over here is the custom object I have created. We'll see a couple of fields over here. So these are all created by default.
Hmm.
Now I would be creating many more fields on that. First, I'll go on with lookup.
Okay.
So I'll go. So I want to see my invoice is for which particular account, that is company. So I'll go and create a lookup over here. So I'll book a lookup for account. Click on next. Created one field, then I'll go and create another field. So there will be fields like amount due, paid, total,
So it's like one
invoice
after
date,
the
due
other, you're
date.
connecting everything, right? You're just creating all those fields
Yes,
related to that invoice,
I'm
right?
creating one. I'll create, go ahead and create the fields.
Okay.
So all the fields which would be for related to amount would be on currency.
Okay.
I'll say my amount due. So how much is the amount due I need to know. So I'll say 16,
Hmm.
that is 2. Over here I'll say 0.00. Click on next. So I want it to be available on my system administrator, that is my profile. Rest
Hmm.
I am not focusing now, and it is there on my page layout. And click on save and new. Then I will go and create one more field, which is my currency,
Hmm.
that is amount paid. So how much
Got
they
it.
are paid and how much it is due, I should be knowing.
Okay. Next.
Amount total we will create later because it is
Hmm.
a formula field. First we need to create an
Okay.
invoice line items. We'll see invoice date, invoice due date. It would be a date. Click on next. Then say it is today. So this helps take it as today plus 7 days.
Hmm.
Click on next. Invisible to everyone. Next. Save and new. Then I need to put status. So
Hmm.
what is my status of the invoice? That I'll enter. It is open. I can say that is new, open, paid, overdue which is not paid. I'll
Yeah.
keep I think that is it. Yes. So all the fields are done for my invoice. Now I'll go and do for my invoice line item, which I have created. This invoice
So what do
line.
you mean by line item?
So line item means if you go and see a particular invoice,
Uh-huh.
just show it to you. Say this is an invoice.
Mhm.
So it has a start date, end date, whatever. And
Right.
line items means you have taken a service, say spa services.
Oh, yeah. Like for example,
You booked, you
order the
booked laundry. Then
also
you took,
order the food from
uh,
the cafeteria or
yes,
something,
you
right?
you took lunch, then
Yeah,
dinner,
dinner,
and
breakfast.
whatever is
Okay,
their services. You took
water or
taxi
something,
services.
anything.
You
Yeah,
took, these are all your invoice line items. You took a
right.
guided tour. These
Yes,
are all
yes.
your invoice line items. So invoice could be one only, invoice number
Line
one
items.
for
Yeah,
date, say 20th
right.
Jan, and there are six services. Then on the
Right.
next day, invoice number two
Hmm.
could be for date 21st Jan.
Right.
First service is say sightseeing,
Right.
and then lunch, dinner as usual, breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
That is my invoice line items.
Okay.
Over here on my invoice line item, what I'll do is first thing which I'll do is create a field relationship, and I'll create a master detail relationship because
Hmm.
I want my invoice to be a master and invoice line item should be the child.
Hmm. So what I see is like when you select certain things, the already the fields are little bit like the are filled with the predefined,
Great.
right?
Yes.
Like if, when you selected invoice, it just came like invoice line items, and others also I've seen it like default I have
Yeah.
selected.
So
That
default names comes over here. If you want to go
yeah,
ahead and change, go ahead and change.
yeah.
If it is not,
But at least we
mm,
know with this that the purpose of this object is for this, right? I
yes,
mean, like the field, not the object field.
yes. What is the purpose of that particular field which you are doing?
Yeah.
Now I have created master detail with invoice. I'll go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and create the rest of the fields.
Right.
So I want, you can choose product. So if there is you can either do a text if you want to write the product name, or if you
Mm-hmm.
want that the owner should be able to select, so you can
Uh-huh.
do
Pick
pick
list.
list
Okay.
as well. So I'll do product name,
Mm.
and product name could be say if they have taken say lunch or breakfast. So I'm not by for like filling down more right now on this.
Okay.
So I've done product. Now I'll
Mm.
say I want the description of the product description. This is my text field. Whatever
Mm.
they want to write, they can write it over here. Next. One second. And what is the price for that particular product? So this is the
Mm.
currency. Then I'll have a formula field.
Mm.
It says product
Yeah.
total price.
Right.
So why I'm doing this is, say for example, if they
Mm.
go ahead and order free lunch, so it
Right.
should do a product total price. So over
Mm.
here, I want it to be in
Currency.
currency. That is, if I go click on next,
Right.
over here, it should come like this. So product quantity. So I have not created product quantity as of now. Okay. Right now it will not allow it to me to do that because I need to create another field first.
Mm.
So I will go create product quantity. Product quantity. Quantity will be have a specific number.
Mm-hmm.
I will nothing be in decimals, so I'm not going over there. Click on next.
So what is the product warranty? Is something like an how many like the one which is our example like a lunch or dinner or something like the quantity number. How does it
Yes,
play
lunch
that
or
one?
dinner like
Okay, how many members? So two or three like that,
yes,
or two people, three people. I can consider it as
yes,
okay.
yes. I'll do a formula
Okay.
which will be for product total price. Now over here, I want my product quantity that is multiplied by product price.
So when did you copy
Suppose
from where did you copy this product quantity thing?
over here it will be there. So I'm viewing my field type, that is
Uh huh.
invoice line item.
Okay.
Which field I want to select?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You just
I
selected
want
from there
my
and just
product
put it.
quantity. Yeah, so I want my product quantity multiplied by price. So if my
Okay.
lunch is for say 100 and they have
Mm-hmm.
ordered three quantities, it should be showing
Yeah,
300.
exactly. Right.
And then I click on next, it should visible.
Okay.
And as it is a formula, it would be read
Uh-huh.
only. Nobody can change that. That
Okay.
is, it is showing read only. Click on next.
We
It
can
should
we can
there
edit
on my
all these
layout.
fields, right, Vinay?
Yes, we can edit all the fields. We'll see how we
Okay.
go ahead and edit. That is
Okay.
on my sharing when we
Okay.
learn that.
Okay.
So now I've created my fields, which is for invoice
Okay.
and invoice line item. Now what I'll
Okay.
do is the last thing, I'll go back over here on tabs.
Mm-hmm.
and create tabs for them.
Yeah, same thing what we did for the one. Okay, you just go there,
Yes,
new, then you select
I want
invoice.
voice. So these are the styles. I can choose anything. I'm
Okay,
just selecting anything
the
randomly.
tab style. Okay, you can just select that, and
Click
then
on
go
next. By default, it is available to everyone. Click
right.
on next. It also includes over here, but I don't want to include it on everywhere. I just want it to
Mhm.
be for hotel reservations. So I'll only
Okay,
select that and click on save. Then I'll click on one more new and I'll choose invoice line item.
okay,
And click on save. So if I now go back over here, refresh it, so you will see my invoices and invoice line item are there.
okay.
So if I go over here, create a new invoice,
Hmm.
you will see that everything is coming in one below the other. But if I want to go and change my layout, that some fields should come over here, some fields should come over here, that also I can do. So over here I have taken an account. Amount due is say 100. Amount they have paid is 100. One more field is left. Sorry. And status is my SIG open. Okay, one field I missed, so I will go ahead and create that field. So now if I go back to my invoice, I need to create one field which is amount total. I'll click on new, and this is a roll up summary. So what we would be rolling up is under a particular invoice, whatever are the line items,
Hmm.
I want that to be rolled up and show it as invoice total. That is what I want.
Oh,
That
okay.
is why I am using roll up summary. We can only use this functionality if this is a master and I have a child. So I
Hmm.
have invoice as a master, invoice line item as a child. I'll go save this, click on next, and say amount total.
Hmm.
Now over here you'll see master object is invoice, summarized object is my invoice line item, and I want sum
Hmm.
of product
Total
total,
price.
product price, product quantity, product total price. Yes, product total price. I want sum of the product total price,
Right,
because if I go over here, say I have product one, this is my product. I'm just,
right, right.
and then I have quantity, product total price.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I have one product that is A. The price is 100. Sorry, the quantity is one, and then I have one more thing which
Total
is
price is
price.
100. Yeah, price is 100.
Price is say 100. So
Okay.
note that it is not coming that. What happened? It is not clicking here. So price is 100
Yeah.
and that total price is 100. Now I have another
Okay.
row, say B, and say quantity is 10.
Okay.
The price is say 50 and
Okay.
you have 500 over here.
Right.
So what I want is product total price should be coming as 600.
Yeah.
So that
Quantity
is what it
times
should
price.
roll onto.
Okay.
That it what it should roll up sum of product total price on my invoice line item, on which
Right.
field it should roll on to amount total field.
Right.
And I'll click on next. It is visible read only. Click on next, and it should be there on my layout, and I'll click on save.
Hmm.
Once I click on save, I'll just do a refresh. So here it will show. I have one invoice created, and you will see amount total. It is showing 0 at this moment. If I go back onto my invoice line items, create a new invoice line item. So this is for my invoice one. Product name, say they have taken lunch. Prices, and I took again product sales, services 500. They have taken for two, and then I'll say one more expense. So I have three invoice line items, one single invoice, and
Hmm.
this is the total.
So
So
it's like
how
a
much it
report.
is
It's
coming
displaying
to?
you from the selected fields, like a dashboard for us,
Yes,
right?
yes, like a dashboard for us.
Hmm.
So I have 400 plus 1,600, so it is 2,000. So if I go on
Okay.
to my invoice, over here it should state 2,000. My
Right.
amount total is showing 2,000, so it is properly working.
Okay.
Yes, no, this is 2,000, right? And
Right.
my invoice is also, it
2000.
is showing 2,000.
So it's matching. Basically, it's tallying the line items prior
Mm,
total and as well as invoice total.
yes.
Okay.
So you need to create all this
Hmm.
until meet on next Wednesday.